And I'm on. Hello there and welcome. Mark Castillo here. Welcome to the Facebook Live. And if you're watching this from YouTube, welcome to Mark Castillo's Freedom Breakthrough YouTube channel. This live is designed for network marketers and entrepreneurs to help revamp that can help you to start generating leads, thus potentially leading to an increase in sales. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a beat on the latest up-to-date information. In today's video, I want to share with you what Rhonda Byrne never explained in The Secret. If you take the time to listen with intent and understand what I'm about to share with you, you'll be able to discover the shocking law of attraction breakthrough that neither the book nor the movie ever explained. So earlier today, I got a question that came in from Emily. And what Emily asked me was, while I thought The Secret, both as a movie and the book, did a pretty decent job, I'm still left feeling confused about how the law of attraction works. Could you explain how to use the law of attraction to create your manifestation breakthrough? Excellent question, Emily. And I've personally both read the book, The Secret, and watched the movie also. And what I can tell you is, from the first time that I watched the movie, and from the first time I read the book, I thought it was pretty good. I thought, okay, well, this sounds pretty awesome. But as I started getting deeper and deeper into mindset stuff, and then I look back at the book and the movie, I realized it didn't do a very good job in explaining, how to use The Secret. So I personally have a copy of the book right over here. And what I'm going to read to you right now is a line from the book. So I'm going over to a passage here, and there's this one sentence that stands out that Rhonda Byrne wrote, and she wrote, "The only thing you need to do is feel good now." But see, if all I did was feel good now, let me just put this away right here. If all I did was feel good now, if I just did nothing but that, could I be successful? Could I have everything that I want right now just by merely feeling good? I don't think so. You've got to go deeper. And while I do agree that I think it was explained, that you do become what you think about, there's more to it than just feeling good now. Because if we shifted our energy, our mood into feeling good now, if we just did that and we didn't have to, get crystal clear on our vision, what is it that we want, if we did nothing else but just feeling good now, if we just did that, don't you think everybody would have everything that they wanted in their life if they just only had to do that and nothing else? I just think it's crap. There's more to it than just feeling good now. So the question remains, and this question sounds so simple, yet people don't really know the answer. They complicate it. If I were to ask you, who are you? And you might say to me, well, I'm so-and-so. You might tell me your name. And then I might respond back to you and say, well, that's not you. Then you might be looking at me all perplexed and confused. And then you don't know how to answer, so you say, well, this is me. And then I'll say to you back, well, that's your body, but it's not you. And then you might give me a more puzzled look. And then you might be thinking to yourself, what the hell is he talking about? It's like, I'm my name, I'm my body. And by the way, I learned this from Bob Proctor because he learned this from a mentor of his. I believe it was Earl Nightingale that sat down with him and explained this to him. Or it might have been his other mentor before Earl Nightingale, which I forget his name at the moment. But anyways, moving right along. So you're not your name. You're not your body. Your body is an instrument and an outer extension of yourself into the three-dimensional reality plus time. Now, that might be hard to grasp at first because for a long time, you've probably been used to, okay, well, I'm my body, I'm my name, I'm my profession, I'm what I say to myself, whatever. And you might not have thought about it this way before. So realize that your body is nothing more than an instrument and an outer extension of yourself. So then you might be feeling even more confused and might be thinking to yourself, well, who am I then? But here is where Rhonda Byrne never explained this particular thing in The Secret. It's called the fifth dimension. And what is the fifth dimension? The fifth dimension is that inner space that can go in and out. You know how we live in the three-dimensional reality plus time? We can go up and down, front and back, side to side, left and right, but no in and out. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, how do you go in and out? By using the inner voice. But what is the inner voice? The inner voice is that voice inside your head that you can hear without moving your mouth. I'll give you an example in demonstrating how you can use your inner voice. So I'm going to get a clean sheet of an index card. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to write a word for you to say aloud. So give me one moment. Okay. So if I hold up this word to you, badass. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to say this word aloud in your head, but not actually say it using any sound or your mouth. So on the count of three, I want you to say the word badass in your mind. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So now that you've said to yourself badass without moving your mouth, without creating any vibration of sound, how is that possible? That you can hear that word in your head without actually hearing it with your ears or saying it with your mouth? That's because you are a spiritual inner voice. You are your inner voice. So when it comes to affirmations, when it comes to reciting them, and by the way, you've probably been told before to get a set of affirmations, look at yourself in the mirror, repeat after them until you memorize them. And then they say, well, just memorize these affirmations, look at yourself in the mirror every single morning, and you'll be well on your way. It doesn't work that way. And why doesn't it work that way? Because for affirmations to work, you've got to internalize them in your very being. And you can't internalize them if you've got old beliefs, old paradigms that are holding you back. If you've got old beliefs inside you that you're not addressing, and then you're attempting to layer it with new beliefs, it's not going to work. Because you still got that old programming that you need to address, that you've got to get rid of, and then you got to replace those old beliefs with new beliefs. So recognize that affirmations are only effective when you actually go ahead and first recognize that you have limiting beliefs that are holding you back, then correcting them and replacing them with old beliefs. Now that you've internalized them, now you can recite them. And it's not just merely going to be you bluntly repeating them or saying them verbatim. You're actually going to say it in a way that you feel it, that you now believe it as fact. And that's how it works, because if you never internalize those beliefs, then no amount of repeating it verbatim, and no matter how many times you do it in the morning, isn't going to work. So recognize that the fifth dimension is pretty powerful. And if you know and are aware that you have your inner voice, now you can be more conscientious about what you tell yourself on a daily basis. So Emily, I trust that answers your question. And there you have what Rhonda Byrne never explained in The Secret. I trust you got value out of this video, and you can best use this advice by recognizing that you are a spiritual inner voice living inside through your body in a three-dimensional world plus time, and knowing that, recognizing that, now you believe that you're going to be more conscientious about the things that you say to yourself every single day, and now you know how to utilize this inner voice to your advantage. So if you enjoyed this video, click on the link below. It'll drive you to a page. Put your name and email in there to get the free information on how you can start the journey just like I have. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can get all the latest videos that I will be doing coming your way very soon. And if you're watching this from the Facebook Live and you'd like more information, send me a message over Messenger and I'll hook you up with the details. With all that said, my name is Mark Castillo. See you on the next video real soon. Take care and see you around.